Hey everybody, it's Jordan coming at you from my geeky basement here. It's going to be another painting video, what I'm working on, what I've got completed recently, and what's yet to come. I absolutely failed to meet my self-imposed goal of a new video every 3 to 4 weeks, but in the last week or two, what with all the social distancing that's been going on in an attempt to stave off the apocalypse, I've had a little bit of time and I've gotten some work done that I wasn't expecting to be able to finish. So, without further ado, let's take a look at that. So, did a whole lot of black figures here. Probably not going to show up all that great, but I got Spider-Man in his symbiote outfit, Red Skull, Black Widow, and Winter Soldier all finished for Marvel Crisis Protocol. As you can see, Skull is missing an arm. Just after I finished him and let his seal coat dry, the cat knocked it off the table, and I've not been able to find the end of his arm yet. Atomic Mass, since I'm sure you're watching, please start to make better figures. These are not really all that fun to assemble. And for beginner gamers, people who might have Crisis Protocol as their first minis to assemble, they're not really beginner friendly. And for experienced assemblers like me, they're just annoying. Fewer bits with better joints, please. Over here I've got my Destroy Droids from Fantasy Flight game Star Wars Legion. Got some swamp gel on the bases and some funky grass. Following the same basing as my battle droids, but with bigger bases. I wanted stuff to pop a little bit more. Somebody commented on them that makes them think of Skittles. I think that's pretty funny. I definitely wanted some brighter colors. After painting all the Imperial Stormtroopers that I have, Stormtroopers, they're mostly white. I wanted to vary up my droids a little bit more than that. So I've got my Skittle Commandos here. I think if I put these together in a tournament list, it's going to be the Skittle team. So those are the things that I've finished recently. The Destroyer droids, I should say, and some Crisis Protocol stuff. In the background, you can see I was set up for a game of Crisis Protocol, but that got nixed again because of the apocalypse. But those are some of the things I'm working on. You can see, let's see if I can zoom in here safely. You can see I'm almost done my traffic lights and my lamp posts. Just need a bit of a wash on the lamp posts and maybe some highlighting. And then got to get some lights on the actual traffic lights. And they'll be done. And then on the figure side, I'm working on Vision from Crisis Protocol. And he has been very frustrating. I don't like the model they gave him. It's the movies model, not the traditional comic model. And that's fine, except I never really liked the way it looked in the movies. So I decided to try to adapt it to his traditional green and yellow look from the comics. And as you can see, without my hands being at their steadiest, I got a lot of lines crossing yellow to green, green to yellow. So I'm going to have a lot of touch-ups to do. But I think he's going to look fairly cool when he's done. You can't see the cape, but there's going to be the big yellow cape behind him. So hopefully I'll get him done this weekend. Then for Star Wars Legion, I'm working on Boba Fett. I don't like the way his green came out. I think I might have to reprime him and start over. I love Fett as a character. His model was pretty beastly when he first came out, but now with other models doing the same things and generally doing them better, I'm looking at you, Bosk, unfortunately. He has not been high on my list of things to complete, but I want to, because I have almost all my Imperial stuff done, and he's one of the few holdouts. And then over here, for the Separatist side, I still haven't gotten to Grievous or Dooku. Showed them in my last video, and no progress has been made. I did mention these dudes in my last video as well, the Royal Guard, also for Legion. Hopefully with those other 4 figures, I'll get done this weekend and this week coming up, and then I'll be able to move on to these guys. They should be fairly quick to do. I mean, they're all going to be either red or blue, with very little color, very little worry about having to do fine details and stuff. So hopefully I'll get those done. And then, as with the last video, all the heroes from the Crisis Protocol box have yet to be done. You can see Iron Man and Cap and Captain Marvel in there. I did get some of the expansions where you saw Winter Soldier complete and Vision in progress. So there's Headless Hela. Her head is currently being held in that lid over there, so my cats don't get to it. And then Loki. Let's see if I can zoom in on him a little bit. That's the back of Loki. You can see his arm is missing. That's the arm holding his staff, and that's also in that white lid over there. And then once those are done, I got the range sticks for Crisis Protocol, and then I still got my demon that I'm going to put together, or she's put together, that I'm going to paint for Age of Sigmar. I haven't been playing a lot of Sigmar recently, so haven't really been feeling the need to get any work done on her. But after doing all this stuff, I think I'm going to want to break. I doubt I'm going to get her done not in one sitting. That I would never do, but as one project. She's going to be a little break for me, and then I'm going to move on to who knows, other smaller miniatures again, and just use her as a bit of a break in between things, so I don't get too bored with what I'm doing. So there you have it. That's what I'm working on. Still generally Star Wars and Marvel Crisis Protocol, but some Warhammer in the wings. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.